Hello everybody, my name is Aaron, aka Pulling Teeth, and welcome to something special starting here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be kicking off a WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth Universe Mode. That's right, people, we are kicking off a full universe, so to speak, here in Shut Your Mouth. We are kicking things off with Monday Night Raw, and the Hardy Boys are in action to start the show. Each show is going to be, or should I say each week, we'll have a Raw and a SmackDown. We'll be on the same episode. The same episode will be released as Raw and SmackDown. 4 matches on each. And we're kicking things off on Raw with the Hardys versus, well, old rivals in the Dudley Boys. Well, kind of in the Dudley Boys. Because here on Raw we have 2/3 of the Dudleys, Bubba and Spike. However, Devon is over on SmackDown. So you shouldn't be seeing him teaming with Bubba and Spike, at least not for the time being. Coming up later on Raw here tonight, we also have a huge main event. Another tag team match. It's going to be Triple H and The Rock taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin and Sting. And oh my god, that was a powerbomb by Bubba straight away to start things off against Matt. And a little flip, flop and fly. Shouts out to the great Dusty Rhodes with that one. And just ramming Matt's head into the mat there. Ramming Matt into the mat. Your referee for this contest, Earl Hebner. I assume he's going to be your referee for every single contest. I believe he's the only referee in the game. Spike jumping on Matt's back there. Spike obviously the smallest man in this match. Arguably the smallest man in the entire company. Referee needs to get control here. Spike is not legal. He needs to get out of there. The Dudleys have really isolated Matt Hardy here. Matt though breaking free, jabs, back elbow, shot to the ribs, and a gut wrench suplex sends Bubba over. Matt flips Bubba back onto his feet, not onto his feet, onto his stomach. Same thing, very clearly the same thing. Matt now starting to gain control back for the Hardys. We still haven't seen Jeff in this match as of yet though. Matt snap suplex. Stands Bubba back up. Bubba breaks free. DDT from Bubba Ray Dudley. Spiking Matt on his head. Now trying to wear him down. Choke him out. Matt though, back to his feet. And Bubba tags in Spike. Little Spike Dudley. Pound for pound, the toughest little SOB in the company. And Bubba though drops Matt with an atomic drop. Spike's going to try and take advantage now of a leg drop to the spine. Back up top and a diving elbow, catching Matt on the back of his knees. And another elbow drop. Matt trying to fight back. Has not been able to get out of the blocks really. He's not been able to get Jeff into this match and he really needs to. Spike with a vertical suplex manages to power Matt over. You don't often see Spike managing to power anyone over. Kicking him down. Matt's going to the corner. And here comes Jeff. The Hardy Boys now starting to get this back on their side. Jeff back into this. Well, Jeff into this for the first time, and a Rana. Trying to gain the momentum back for the Hardys now. Sending Spike from one side of the ring to the other, but Spike stopped. What's Jeff doing? Jeff was just standing there for a second and got caught. Spike now managing to drop Jeff back down to the mat. And a low drop kick. Stomping away. Spike elbow to the back of Jeff's head and another one and a third. And then a drop kick. Jeff doesn't go down there, but the running front drop kick sends Spike to the mat. And a snap suplex from Jeff. Now it's time for the Hardys to try and isolate. Though Jeff seems to not be doing an awful lot in that ring. He does a couple of moves and he just stands there and kind of just lets his opponent get advantage again. Seems like Jeff's mind is completely elsewhere at the minute. Don't know what on, but Jeff's mind is completely elsewhere. My God, Earl Hebner just back body dropped Spike Dudley. Flipping leg drop from Jeff. Bubba's back legal with him. Jabs from Bubba, big line, dropping Jeff to the mat. Bubba now stabs Jeff back up, Jeff breaks free. Rams those shoulders into the ribs of Bubba. Sends it from one side to the other, Jeff comes charging in. Jeff's thinking, Swanton! Perfectly connected, doesn't go for the pin though, tags in Matt. It was an interesting strategy, Jeff probably could have got the win there. Decided not to go for it. I'd say Jeff's mind seems to be completely elsewhere at the minute. Nice running neck drop there, neck breaker drop. Matt, roll up, rolling clutch, 1, 2, but Spike's there to break it just in time. The Dudley's now charging. Matt, tornado DDT. Spike's being sent away. Bubba trying to fight out of it. Matt, twist of fate. Bubba has taken both Hardy finishes now. 1, 2, 3. And that's all she wrote for our first opening contest. The Hardy Boys get the victory over the Dudleys. But as I said, throughout that match it seemed Jeff's mind was very much occupied elsewhere. Not quite sure what was up with him. But Jeff wasn't clearly thinking here. But somehow, someway, they managed to get themselves a victory regardless. Props to the Hardy Boys on that one. Celebrating in the centre of the ring. Well, folks, we are now going into a hardcore match. Starting right here, right now. No entrances in the hardcore division. They just go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, Bradshaw and Raven. You know these two are going to come out swinging hard and heavy here. Bradshaw with the shoulder blocks, taking Raven to the mat. Big shot to the face. Hardcore rules here, so no count outs, no disqualifications. Pinfalls count anywhere. Raw wants to get its hardcore division rolling. So Raw has the hardcore division, SmackDown has the cruiserweight division. Raven with a fist drop to the back of Bradshaw's head. Nice swing there from Raven, dropping Bradshaw back down to the mat. Not sure who's going to get the advantage here in this one. Bradshaw's got the size advantage, but Raven's a lot craftier. Raven's definitely got the brains here over Bradshaw. Back elbow from the big man. Raven though taking him down. Thus far they haven't actually got out of the ring. Thus far no weapons. You can see the weapons on the outside. And Bradshaw back elbow. And a spine buster to Raven, dropping him on the mat. Neither of these two seemingly wanting to give each other any sort of space whatsoever. Just as I say that, Raven goes to the floor. What's he looking for? He's looking for a table. And he's got Bradshaw on the table already. And Raven's thinking, powerbomb, dropping Bradshaw through the table at ringside. Bradshaw trying to fight back though. Full pelt, clubbing blow to the back there, Bob Holly style. And for some reason Raven just rammed himself headfirst into the steps. Bradshaw comes charging. Oh, big lariat. Not quite the clothesline from hell, but pretty damn close. Of course, this match can end anywhere. Hardcore rules. And Bradshaw swinging neck breaker to Raven. And a stomp to the ribs. Stands Raven back up, throws him. Oh no, brings him back. Oh, I thought Bradshaw was going to go for it. I thought he was going to go for it. Go behind. Punch to the back. No. There's a nice lariat from Raven, showing Bradshaw that Bradshaw's not the only one with a good one. Raven tries to throw another, just punches him in the face. Elbow strike. More strikes here from Raven. That's Raven a striker, a brawler. Bradshaw goes more for the power game, but is also a brawler. NCC, what is Raven doing? Just doing cardio. Raven's just straight up doing cardio, just showing Bradshaw that he can. DDT on the floor, right next to that trash can. Bradshaw pump handle, slams Raven down. And a punch to the back of the head, donkey punch style. Spins him round, Raven, he's got him trapped, over the knee. fist drop again. That looks like it's to the thigh, not up that quad. What the hell is Raven's T-posing? I know it's Raven's pose, but still. Big shots. More heavy hands there from Raven. The strike game has been impressive here from Raven. Bradshaw's been struggling to keep him down. What is Bradshaw doing? He's apparently not doing a lot. He's just stuck there at the top. Deadly driver drops him down. Bradshaw's in trouble. Raven 1, 2. Oh, almost had it there with the deadly driver. Huge running lariat. Bradshaw looks out again.
2.
Oh, another 2 count. Oh, caught. Bradshaw's thinking vertical suplex. Nearly dropping Raven on his head. Bradshaw's trying to get distance. You know, when he gets distance, that's dangerous. And then sidewalk slam. I thought he might be thinking clothesline from hell. Bradshaw diving elbow. That might have been what he was looking for earlier. Uh-oh. Sends him off the ropes. Big punch to the face. Raven's down. Might be in trouble. Running axe handle. Bradshaw, punch to the face, more punches, more heavy hands. Off the ropes, comes charging in. Clothesline from hell attempt. Raven sidestepped, and the referee took all of that. Raven sidestepped Bradshaw, and the clothesline from hell hit Earl Hebner. Unlucky for Earl. Lucky for Raven. Raven leapfrog, diving fist drop. Another elbow. Earl's now back to his feet. Somehow. He's probably lost a few brain cells there, but he's back. That power slam from Bradshaw.
2.
This could be it.
3.
It is. But Raven snaps straight back to his feet afterwards. Well, Raven seems to have dropped back down again. Credit where it was due for that one. Raven managed to sidestep Bradshaw. Oh, Bradshaw swatting at Earl again. And then taking full advantage. It seems Bradshaw and Raven, this issue might be far from settled. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we now have something a little special for you. 2 brand new signings here for Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, both of which are huge names over in Japan. Both of which have been rivals for each other for over a decade by this point. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, well, in the ring now, the Orange Crush himself, Kenta Kobashi. And he is going to be taking on not Triple H, despite what that says. He is going to be taking on Mitsuharu Misawa. These two men know each other incredibly well. They have brawled all over Japan. They have been the best of friends and the bitterest of enemies, and always bring out the best in each other. But tonight, they are squaring off one-on-one for the first time in a WWE ring. Here on Monday Night Raw, in your semi-main event. And here we go. Just a stare down. Discus elbow to start things. Misawa coming out strong, but Kobashi throws the kicks, takes him down, and goes right to work on the arm. Smart move from Kobashi. Take out Misawa's arm. If you followed any of these two's matches before, you know that they are ones to do that. Kobashi goes specifically for the arm of Misawa on a number of occasions. Face wash there. Oh, belly to belly. Taking him down, going for a dragon sleeper on the floor. But nice strike there. Kobashi, big chop to the back. Misawa reverses it. Off the ropes they both go. Oop, goes behind. German suplex. You know, these two are going to throw heavy suplexes and heavy strikes at each other. Misawa, known. Oh my god. Tiger driver already. 1, 2. no, a kick out from Kobashi. Both got their signature strikes. Kobashi with the chops, Misawa with the elbows. Both big on the power game when they want to be, big on the suplex game when they want to be. Now a sleeper. Not sure who the submission game favors. Possibly Kobashi actually. Catches Misawa coming in with a huge chop. Off the ropes, they both go spear. They're taking Misawa down. Kobashi and Misawa get a square off, face off. Oh, they're up to the top. It's Kobashi thinking that fan needs to put that sign down. Tippy top rope superplex. This has been 100 miles an hour since the get-go. Look at those chops, those heavy chops over and over, and a backdrop driver. Misawa is in deep trouble here. Trying to turn it around. Arm drag takedown. Elbows now, heavy elbows to the back of the head, 2 of them, followed by multiple knees to the ribs. Discus elbow, super kick. These two are just going full force, 100 miles an hour. Misawa was in the ropes there. Big lariat from Kobashi. That's what you do not want to take from him. You do not want to take those lariats. He will have you down and out with those lariats. The burning lariats, as he calls them. Another chop sends Misawa to the mat. Oh, Misawa now. Head trapped. Overhead suplex. From a near DDT-like position. Another stare down. Nope. Headlock. Trying to slow the pace down a little bit. Overhead chop and another headlock. And another chop. More heavy chops. Kick to the ribs. Belly to belly from Misawa. Slow down the offense of Kobashi. Nice running elbow. Gets a bit of space again. Comes charging in. Went for the running elbow strike. Wasn't able to land it. Kobashi with another chop. Jumping shoulder tackle. Doesn't get Misawa to drop to the mat. Oh, but the roll through to the Boston Crab does. Again, still not tapping. Scooping a slam. Drops the elbow. And another one. You got to know that Misawa has got to be thinking Emerald Flosion by this point. It might be the best move he's got left in his arsenal. Kobashi, however, probably going to be thinking maybe Burning Lariat, possibly the Moonsault. He won't bust out the Burning Hammer, would he? Not on Raw. Maybe the Orange Crush. Or would he be busting that out just on a regular Raw? Nice, drops him down. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Misawa almost had it. I thought he might have knocked Kobashi out. Oh, Kobashi with the German.
1,
nice bridge
2,
on it. 2,
3.
3. Kobashi gets the victory off the huge bridging German suplex out of nowhere. Misawa was rocked for the majority of that match. Misawa does not look in a good way right now. Kobashi standing over him. And Kobashi laying in the hands. Much like we saw Bradshaw do to Raven earlier. I guess there's something up with Kobashi. Well folks, here we go. Main event of Monday Night Raw time. Huge tag team match between 4 of the biggest names on the brand. And making his way out first, the Cerebral Assassin, the Game, Triple H. Although I don't think any of the 4 men in this match are going to be particularly thrilled to be teaming with any of the others. You got to think that Triple H and The Rock, probably the least thrilled to be teaming with each other. They are not friends. Nor have they ever been. On the other side of the ring, though, is going to be the Icon Sting and the Texas Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin, And Stone Cold, notoriously, DTA, don't trust anyone. But that's more of Austin, like I said, not trusting people. Not so much not liking each other, whereas The Rock and Triple H don't like each other. I'm not even sure if there's a level of respect there. There's got to be something. But there's an argument to be made. There is no respect between the two. The People's Champ, though, basking in this audience's adulation. Now down into the ring. Looking to team tonight with one of his biggest rivals. Two men who shot up to stardom together. Triple H and The Rock. There was one fateful night at a SummerSlam where those two had a ladder match. And it made both of them. In ring, at least, it made both of them. And now here comes the icon. The man they call Sting. Now into the ring for his first main event here on Raw. We knew he was coming, but it's still impressive to see him in here. But he's going to be teaming with the biggest name that arguably this industry has ever seen. The Texas Rattlesnake himself. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin not usually one for tags. It's not his regular forte. Although, funnily enough, the last actual proper team he was in involved the man on the opposite side of the ring to him this evening in Triple H with the two-man power trip. That doesn't mean to say that Austin's going to hold back against Triple H. I believe the power trip wasn't so much a thing of being friends. The power trip was more of just that. It was a power trip. Austin and Triple H don't get on. Bitter rivals and always have been. Triple H is responsible for Austin missing a whole year of his career. Triple H with the running knee to Sting straight away to start things the second the bell rings. Sting, though, coming out swinging. Drop kick. Triple H stays on his feet, though. Rocks back into the corner, but stays on his feet. Reversal. Game maker. Huge clothesline, dropping Sting to the mat. And Triple H sends Sting off the ropes. And big back body drop. My God, Sting was practically touching the rafters. He knows a little something about that. Nice strikes to the back of the head. Sting goes for another drop kick, doesn't connect it. That kick to the head, leg drop style, does. Neck breaker though from the game. Keeping the icon down on the mat. Sting trying to roll out. Jumping lariat from Sting. That takes Triple H down. Leg drop from the icon. Up kick there from the game though. Big strike there, left-handed. Sends Triple H off the ropes. Back body drop of his own. And the icon now pacing around. Well, Triple H manages to strike him to drop him. Nice shot to the ribs. Triple H DDT. Neither Sting nor Triple H have gone for any sort of tag as of yet. The Rock and Austin just being left on the apron. Austin coming in, double lariat. And they go for another double team. Triple H counters, takes both Austin and Sting down. Triple H looked like he was heading towards the corner, and Austin played that perfectly. Don't know why Earl's having a go at Triple H. I think Earl might still be a bit rocked after Bradshaw's clothesline from hell earlier. The Rock now coming in, swinging. Another big right hand drops the icon. Stinger though, uppercut dropping the Rock. Look at these two throwing heavy strikes at each other. Sting was a little quicker off the bat there, but the Rock, dragon screw leg whip. Takes the Icon down. Sends him off the ropes. Rocky. Spine buster. You might be thinking. He is. He's thinking most electrifying move in all of sports and entertainment. He's thinking. People's elbow. The Icon's in trouble. Austin's going to have to break this up. And he's right there. Well, the referee got knocked down in the process. Stunner! Stunner out of absolutely nowhere. Austin was sick of waiting. There's the pin. But the referee's down. The referee's down. He's just getting back up now, and the Rock managed to kick out of it. Sting another huge chop to the chest, and a DDT drops the Rock. Sting manages to get over to the corner to tag in Austin at long last. And now it's Austin and Rock. Austin and Rock. Austin running lariat into the corner. Tries to shoot that leg out, but the Rock catches it. Throwing the heavy hands, but Austin counters with more strikes of his own. Look at these two just pacing around each other. Rock caught Austin's arm now, trying to wring it out. Austin just starts taunting to the crowd, no intimidation at all. Nor do we expect anything less from the Texas Rattlesnake. Back suplex there from Dwayne. Should just call him the Rock, really. Triple H back legal again. Rocky with a leg drop. Which goes for the knee drop, doesn't land it. Kick to the ribs. Austin, Russian leg sweep. Austin's thinking STF. He's got Triple H caught in it. Triple H manages to fight out. Kick to the ribs. Big heavy right hand. Throws Austin into the corner. Comes charging in. He's got him sitting up top. The Triple H thinking superplex. He is. Austin might be in trouble now. Nice stomp. Goes for another elbow. Oh, runs right into another kick to the ribs. And then a dragon sleeper from the game. Working on that notoriously bad neck of Austin. That stack of dimes he calls a neck. Goes for those heavy strikes, doesn't land. Another neck breaker though. Triple H has got a game plan against Stone Cold. Austin keeps getting up though, keeps fighting. Sits Triple H up top himself. Goes for a suplex of his own, but to outdo Triple H, he goes to the tippy top rope. And Trips is out. There's the tag though to Sting. The Icon comes charging in. Triple H trying to fight out. Big lariat from the Stinger. And Sting's thinking Scorpion. Scorpion Deathlock. Center of the ring. Triple H though survives. But did he pass out from the pain? One, two. Oh, the Rock breaks it up just in the nick of time. Austin comes diving in with a clothesline. Triple H got that face buster. Triple H to go for the pedigree, but he's going for Austin, not Sting, who's the legal man. Triple H just dropped Austin, but Sting's right there, just wooed in his face. Takes Triple H down. A Stinger now, thinking of his next move. Jives in for that lariat, doesn't connect. Huge back suplex, dropping the game. Goes to get him, but Triple H with the up kick. Jumping knee, that's how he started the whole match. Austin's just watching. I think Sting might be out. Sting was out. That running knee dropped the Stinger, and Austin just stood on the outside and watched. Very stereotypical of Stone Cold, to be honest with you. Shouldn't have expected anything else. Look at this. Suddenly these two getting along. Sting not in a good way. Austin's apparently now taking a nap. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a hell of a way to end Monday Night Raw. But wait right where you are, because any moment now we'll be back with SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown, and we are kicking off SmackDown with a triple threat match in the Cruiserweight division. Making his way down to the ring, the Japanese buzzsaw Tajiri. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a huge SmackDown here for their first show in the Shut Your Mouth universe. Because later on tonight, we're going to have two huge singles matches. The winners will face each other next week to determine who is going to go on to fight for the undisputed championship against a member of the Raw roster at our first pay-per-view, Backlash. We don't know who Raw's going to be putting up to take on that challenge, but we'll be one step closer tonight to finding out who SmackDown will be. But before we get anywhere near that, we have this opening triple threat match. Tajiri, the Hurricane, and Billy Kidman is going to be the third and final competitor tonight in this triple threat. All three men going to be jockeying for position to see who is going to be the next top star here on SmackDown's Cruiserweight division. Who's going to be the breakout star of the Cruiserweight division. Three very different competitors. Tajiri, very heavy on the striking. Billy Kidman, more of a high flyer. Hurricane, more of a showman. But Hurricane also incredibly inventive in that ring. Sort of, what's the correct terminology that I'm thinking of here? He doesn't get the credit he deserves for how inventive he actually is. And here we go. Starting things off fast-paced. Heavy strikes there. Hurricane sending... Oh God, Billy Kidman. A diving shoulder block to the back of the Hurricane's head. Hurricane, there, a super kick to the back of Kidman's head. Tajiri swiping out the legs. Standing moonsault. This one's going to be 100 miles an hour from the get-go. Wait, double DDT from Kidman and Tajiri. Running dropkick attempt doesn't land. Stretchy man there, surfboard. Surfboard style. And Lama he stroll from Kidman. But a low dropkick from Tajiri stops that pretty quickly. Thrown into the corner, Kidman comes charging in. Shot to the face of the Hurricane. Sends it from one side of the ring to the other. Tajiri's going to let it happen. Charging dropkick. Kidman goes for another stomp there. Does not work. Hurricane. Oh, rolls up. Nice Rana. Snap Rana style. Shouts out Rey Mysterio in that one. Oh God, Tajiri threw Hurricane into Kidman, who just socked him with a right. Nice Tajiri with that huge kick. So this is going to be 100 miles an hour, and I don't think it's going to slow down at any point. Oh, kick to the ass. Kidman now. He's got Tajiri caught. Hurricane comes charging in. Doesn't connect. Shot sends Tajiri off the ropes. Kidman, another huge right. Well, more of a left actually. It was a left dropping him. Low drop kick there from the Hurricane. Taking out Kidman's knee. Kidman has had notoriously bad knees before, so it does make sense. Oh, go behind. Tajiri spinning back kick. God. Tajiri's kicks are absolutely incredible. You get hit with them and you are going to be feeling like you're on another planet, and not in the good way. Tajiri now trying to get some sort of momentum. Hurricane dives in but completely mistimes it. Dragon suplex, but another low drop kick breaks that up very quickly. That's going to be the issue in this kind of match. Whenever you think you've got any sort of advantage, there's always going to be somebody else right there. You're going to have to really pick your spots in this one. Comes running in with a dropkick, drops a Hurricane down. Tajiri up top, diving leg drop, but gets caught with another elbow. Oh God, no, Earl's doing lucha spots. More kicks from both sides. Oh, a super kick from the Hurricane. Double line. Another stretchy man. Jabs and back suplex. Not quite the backdrop driver, but it was a back suplex nonetheless. Up top now, Hurricane diving elbow to Tajiri. Dives straight over Kidman. His knee drop, the pace is slowing a little for a second, and then Tajiri just damn near kicked Hurricane's mask into the 5th row. Tajiri now has got Kidman isolated in the corner. Kidman trying to fight out though. Tajiri up top, follows him up there. Thinking second rope superplex. Hurricane was watching on intently. Didn't expect Kidman to recover that quickly though. Running drop kick. More quick arm drags. Tajiri's got him caught. Mooalock. Mooalock to Kidman, who does manage to survive. Barely, but he does. Charging in. Dropkick in the corner. And another one. Kidman dropping Hurricane from behind. Kidman up top. Frog splash to the spine of Tajiri. Stomping away. Got him up. What are they thinking? They might be thinking double suplex. They are. Sends Tajiri over. Tajiri in a bad way. Kidman just going for the pin, not thinking Hurricane's literally right there. He did the move with you. Kidman thinking here, whatever it was, it didn't work. Nope, but counters for counters. Kidman might be thinking superplex again. He is. Tajiri in a bad way. Hurricane goes straight for Tajiri. Tried to make him tap out. Wasn't to be. Drop toe hold. Kidman up top. Shooting star to the spine of the Hurricane. But then focuses on Tajiri instead. There might be some strategy to that. That should keep the Hurricane down at least for a little bit. Nope, he's now back up. It did keep him down. It just didn't keep him down forever. Oh, slaps to the ribs. Nice. Oh, he got him to tap. The surfboard stretch got Kidman to tap out for the Hurricane. Hurricane gets the victory in SmackDown's opening contest. Well done to the Hurricane on that one. Tapping Billy Kidman out. Someone out of nowhere. Hell of a way to get your first victory here in the Cruiserweight division. And now, folks, we have action in the Women's division. Ladies and gentlemen, making her way down to the ring, it's Trish Stratus. Trish is going to be taking on one of her oldest rivals. Well, one of her longest standing rivals, I should say. In this match, she is going to be taking on Jazz. Hell of a way to start things off for the women's division here in the Shut Your Mouth season mode. There wasn't a women's match on Raw, but there is here on SmackDown. And here comes Jazz. And we don't mean the music. Although it feels like Trish is going to have to face the music. Jazz, a powerhouse in that ring. Got her real start in ECW. So you know she knows what she's doing in there. You know that she can take a beating. And you know she can dish one out. And already calling Trish to come straight over to her, and Trish brings it straight away into a sleeper hold to start things off. Interestingly. Trish, and again back body drop sends Jazz crashing to the floor. Jazz though breaking out. Oh, up on Trish's shoulders. Spins it out into a DDT. Just look at the physiques on these two. You can tell who the powerhouse is going to be. Jazz has got a much stronger physique than Trish. But Trish is scrappy. Trish is incredibly resilient. Trish knows what she's doing in there. Backdropped over the ropes to the floor. Referee starting to count. Trish back in. Jazz didn't follow Trish to the floor. Smart, letting Trish come back to her. Not going to be baited in. Trish now trying to slow things down with a headlock. Going to keep Jazz on the mat. And Jazz kick to the ribs. Sends Trish off the ropes. Arm drag. Trish goes straight back to her feet after that. Now throwing some heavy forearms and elbows. So is Jazz. More heavy strikes. Back and forth, these two. No one being able to maintain any sort of advantage. Trish with that running front dropkick nearly sent Jazz crumbling from one side of the ring to the other. So again, grabs an arm, tries to slow Trish down. That's what Trish is going to have to do. Jazz knows Trish is going to have a speed advantage. Trish with the speed and scrappiness. Jazz is going to have to slow that down with brute force and power. Big line though from Trish. Low kick from Jazz. Jazz with a running front dropkick of her own. Flipping senton, showing that she can do the high flying stuff too. Which has got Trish caught. STF. Center of the ring with the STF. Trish fighting out though. That big up punch. Vertical suplex there from Trish. Oh, Jazz flips behind. And running back elbow. Both competitors going tumbling to the mat there, but Jazz managed to get the better. And Trish comes out swinging. So does Jazz though. Earl getting right in the way. Both competitors stopping to show their adulation to the other for the moment. Trish sends Jazz from one side of the ring to the other. Flips over, diving elbow drop. Trish doing her best to maintain any sort of advantage over Jazz. It's difficult to even get one, let alone maintain one. And Jazz throws Trish from one side of the ring to the other. Big elbow strike. More big elbows. And now she's got her behind. Jazz throws Trish off the ropes again. Drop toe hold. Gets a bit of distance. No, it just stops. Stops in the tracks for a second. Oh, taking the buckle pad off. But Trish gets right on her. Jumped on her back. Tried to choke her out, didn't work. Trish now by body drop. Trish throws an elbow strike but gets blocked. Jazz goes for another strike, doesn't work. Cross body block, perfectly connected. Trish 1, 2, nearly had it there. Shot to the back of Jazz's head. Jazz ringing the arm. German suplex. Drop Trish high on her neck. Jazz up top. Elbow. Lands mostly on Trish's knees. Jazz now throws Trish off the ropes. Comes charging in. Rana pins her. 1, 2. Oh. Both competitors with big near falls on the other. Trish now comes charging in this time, goes for the line, doesn't connect as well as she would have liked, but multiple forearms to the face work. Trish comes charging back in. Or should I say Jazz comes charging at Trish. Another clothesline attempt, doesn't land. Forearms over and over again though, always finding the mark. Another back body drop. It's working for her. She had the option of going for the buckle corn, she didn't. But she's thinking Stratisfaction. 100% guaranteed. And Trish walks away the victor in this one, putting Jazz down with the Stratisfaction off the ropes. You gotta hand it to Trish. Getting her first victory here for Universe. And against game competition with Jazz as well. That one was not one-sided by any stretch of the imagination. Well done to Miss Stratus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned it earlier on. SmackDown has decided that its 2 main event matches, or its main event and its semi-main event, are going to be 2 singles matches where the winners will face off against each other next week to see who is going to be SmackDown's competitor for the Undisputed Championship at Backlash. And making his way down to the ring first, the first of the 4 for SmackDown who are competing for this opportunity, it's Edge. This would be a huge opportunity for Edge. Not yet a world champion at this point. But the thing is, his competitor tonight, also not yet a world champion at this point. So it's a huge opportunity for both of these men. However, the opposition, who are going on one-on-one in the main event, both former world champs. Says a lot, really. And here we go, Eddie Guerrero making his way down to the ring to face Edge tonight. The main event talent tonight will be watching this match incredibly closely. Like I said, winner moves on to next week. Neither man have been a world champion yet. So this is a massive opportunity for both of them to put themselves in that main event scene. They've both been on the cusp of it for a long time. Tonight, one of them seizes that opportunity. But obviously the other standing in their way. Eddie already starting things off with a snap suplex. Gets Edge back to his feet. But another vertical suplex, brainbuster style. We know that Eddie Guerrero is going to have a game plan here. And it looks like his game plan is work the head, work the neck. And of course, Edge. Oh, he's thinking electric chair. Electric chair facebuster. Nearly dropping Eddie on the ropes. Stomped somewhat to the arse. And then a stare down. Edge, though, the drop kick sends Eddie back into the corner. Edge gets him up there. And Edge thinking second rope superplex. Eddie down, center of the ring. Edge standing him up, punches to the face. Drop kick, takes him down. Snapping that elbow drop. And now he's thinking educator. Trying to tap Eddie out. Possibly a smart move, keep Eddie grounded. Whereas both these men can go to the air when they want to. I feel like Eddie's going to have the advantage in that department. Both these men also know what they're doing in terms of using weaponry and the scenery. However, this is not no disqualification, so that part of their game could be entirely muted, depending on how well they like to play by the rules. And as we know, Eddie Guerrero doesn't usually like to play by the rules. Eddie trying to work the knee now. Diving elbow. I thought he might be thinking frog splash early, but he didn't go for it. Jabs, kicks, chops. And his men throwing everything they got. Roll up. Eddie Guerrero, schoolboy. 1, 2. Edge, though, kicking out after 2. And then caught Eddie in a vertical suplex of his own. Both these men going tit for tat right now. Off the ropes. Edge comes charging in. Schoolboy of his own.
1.
Instead, very much going tit for tat right now. 2. Ooh. They're matching each other move for move. Eddie with a jumping kick. Edge goes for a jumping kick. And Edge connects with the wheel kick that time. Drops the knee. So they're both going tit for tat at the minute. They're both seemingly trying to outdo each other. It's becoming a bit of a pissing contest between these two right now. They don't seem so much going on getting the win, so much as just outdoing the other. That could be one's undoing here. That sounds almost counterproductive, but think about it. If you spend all your time just being like, I could do that, but better than you, eventually you'll slip up. Edge, though, getting that distance. Jabs to the face. More punches. Sends Eddie off the ropes. Power slam from Edge. Eddie's feet were in the ropes. No, Edge running line. And another one. Edge has been in complete control for a little while now. He's kept Eddie grounded. Edge maintaining that control for the moment. And another running wheel kick. Didn't connect as perfectly as he would have liked. However, multiple kicks to the ribs and another wheel kick sends Eddie down. Is this showing that maybe, just maybe, does Edge want it more? Does Edge want this main event more than Eddie? Does Edge want this opportunity more than Eddie? Oh, kick to the ribs. Oh, sends Edge to the floor. Eddie dives over but misses Edge.
1.
Edge just got out of the way.
2.
Both men back into the ring very quickly. Sends off the ropes. Oh, another schoolboy roll up. 1, 2. Oh, so close. Eddie barely getting out of that in time. The snap suplex works wonders for him though. Taking him over. Nice, flipping round as Eddie drops Edge out, takes his legs out from under him. Rolling senton. Did connect, but it sort of bounced Edge back to his feet. Eddie though still in control. He's got Edge up top. He's thinking Frankensteiner off the ropes. Goes for another stomp, doesn't connect. Edge though went for the spear, but Eddie caught him. Eddie caught Edge coming. Edge was coming, charging in for the spear, but Eddie grabbed him, sort of by the hair, and flung him back towards the ropes. Oh my god. I don't know what Edge is thinking now. Edge is completely thrown off his game. He has no idea what he's doing with himself now. Well, it looks like he might have just dropped Eddie.
2, 3.
And he did. Eddie caught the spear perfectly, so Edge wasn't able to connect it. But it still wasn't enough. Edge knocked out Guerrero with that jumping wheel kick. And Edge moves on to next week to take on the winner of our main event that's going to be coming up next. Eddie making his way back to the locker room. Not impressed with himself. Whereas Edge, totally reeking of awesomeness tonight. We'll see you next week, Edge. It's main event time, folks. And making his way down to the ring, it's your Olympic gold medalist, your Olympic hero. It's Kurt Angle. Pew, pew, pew. He gets the pew-pews. We told you that the main event would consist of 2 former world champions. We now know that whoever wins this main event will be taking on Edge next week. Kurt Angle and Edge have had many a match against each other. Know each other incredibly well. As a matter of fact, Edge is the reason Kurt's bald. But standing between Kurt and getting another shot at Edge. Oh boy. Dead man walking. Ladies and gentlemen, the Phenom, the American Badass, Big Evil, whatever you want to call him, we know him simply as The Undertaker. Taker one-on-one with Angle in our main event tonight. This match itself could headline pay-per-views. As a matter of fact, it has headlined pay-per-views. But as of right now, it's going to be Taker and Angle in your main. Winner takes on Edge next week. And here we go. They're circling each other. Angle quickly sends Taker off the ropes. Shoulder tackle, taking the bigger man down. Angle showing he's not going to be intimidated. Another shoulder tackle, taking Taker down. Taker obviously not intimidated at all. More drop kicks, more heavy hands, and Taker trying to slow down Angle. Angle obviously got the speed advantage and probably the technical advantage too, but the power game definitely goes to Taker. So does the experience. Angle very much trying to keep Taker grounded here. If Taker starts getting his hands on Angle like that, that could be an issue. Taker one big heavy strike and Angle went down. So Taker's got the power game. He's also definitely got the striking game. Angle though far better in the technical department and submission department, and probably better in the speed department too. Like I said, neither man is a slouch in any part of their game whatsoever. But you know who's got the advantage in which areas. It's clear as day. Running DDT there from Taker. And look at the power, just lifting Angle off the mat. And an atomic drop. This is exactly what Kurt didn't want. Kurt wanted to gas out Taker. He wanted to outpace him early. And he hasn't managed to do that. Taker's managed to slow him down. Though Angle caught him with a German suplex there. All that Kurt needed. Oh, but a huge lariat drops Angle. And Taker now trying to slow the pace back down again. Keeping it at his pace. You're at a slow, deliberate pace. Angle, though, fighting out once again. Another arm drag. Came charging in, but Taker backing into the corner. Not giving Angle much room. Well, not really giving himself much room. But it worked out for him. So Taker incredibly wily in that ring. Incredibly intelligent. He knows exactly what he's doing at all times. Big spine buster. This is case in point, but Angle taking down Taker and grab Taker's arm. Try to stretch it out of its socket. Nearly worked. Goes for a kick to the ribs. Doesn't work there. Gets caught with a big boot. And Taker slowly brings Angle back to his feet. Knee to the ribs. And a kick to the ribs to follow up. Big heavy strikes. Taunting in his face. Off the ropes. Big boot from Taker. So this is starting to become the pace exactly what Undertaker wants. He's keeping Angle groggy almost at all times. But Angle running shoulder tackle again takes Taker to the mat. Taker though throwing those big heavy leathered right hands. It's just pacing around each other, but Angle snatches Taker into the air and takes him down. Now he's caught Taker's leg. Trying to stretch out the knee. Taker kicking Angle away. Another heavy right hand. Look at the look on Taker's face. He is not happy. And another one sends Angle to the floor. Taker came charging in there, but gets out of the ring with him. Angle, I'm not sure he realizes Taker's right next to him. He does there. Goes for the axe and goes to crown him. Doesn't work. Oh my god, Taker with the plancha over the top rope. That was unexpected. Angle went behind there for a second, but Taker just slipped into the ring quickly. Go behind. German suplex from Angle. Oh, Taker might be in trouble. It's far too close to the ropes though. That big frame of Taker's helping him out there. Angle working on the back of the leg now. You got to think he's thinking just softening up for that ankle lock. And just kick Taker in the arse. Angle. Vertical suplex. Float over.
One.
Maybe this might do it. No. Taker kicking out. But I think the next one to hit a huge move is going to have this. Next big move's going to be the victor. Oh god, another heavy right. More heavy right hands. Taker knows what he's doing, throwing those. Oh god. I think Taker just caught Angle. I think he just caught him. Last ride. However, Angle might be a little too close to those ropes, and he is. That might have been a huge break for Angle there. His knees to the ribs. Puts Taker in perfect position for the ankle lock. Taker might have messed up putting Angle in that last ride. He did. Kurt Angle just tapped out the Undertaker in the center of the ring. It's a rarity anyone ever does that. As a matter of fact, I think Kurt Angle might be the only man who has ever done that. Nobody else has ever tapped out Taker to my knowledge. The only person who's ever had tap out victories over Taker at any time is that man Kurt Angle. And he is going on to next week to face Edge. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode here, the opening episode of Shut Your Mouth Universe. So, thank you everybody so much for joining me in this one. It's been a genuine pleasure as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, all the fun stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!